Thanks, Brian. So your kids are probably ready with their pencils and paper today, but there might be one more resource they need: life skills. Here to talk about what schools are doing to reinforce those skills in the classroom, I have BJ Weller. He's a responsive services director for Canyon School District. BJ, thanks for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, so I just asked you, responsive services director. Can you explain what that is? I'd never heard that title before.
Yeah, responsive services, our department really is focused on ensuring that each student is safe, healthy, and ready to learn.
Awesome.
Yeah, we
Cool.
work with all the counselors, psychologists, social workers, nurses.
Got it. So, I mean, we're talking about life skills here today. I mean, we think of school as the place where you learn, math and science and your history lessons. But why is it so important to integrate those life skills in the classroom?
Great question. A lot of our students, they grow up, they learn reading, math, science, and one of the most important things are the life skills: how to get along with people, how to problem solve, resilience. Our businesses want people with good customer service. Those are all life skills that they learn in the school.
Mm-hmm. So how do they do that? How do teachers and counselors go about teaching those skills?
So great question. Our Board of Education approved for us to hire new counselors and social workers so that all of our schools will have support, and our teachers will be using a social emotional learning curriculum. That's just the school way of saying life skills, to embed it into their lessons, so when they talk about reading or a story, they can help identify when somebody's feeling empathy or sad, identifying feelings and emotions.
Got it. So I'm sure that's really helpful in helping students understand their own emotions and maybe tackling some difficulties that they may be going through individually.
Absolutely, yes.
So how can parents, I mean, students are learning these great things in their classroom. How can parents make sure that they're integrating that fully into their child's life, that kind of support model?
Great question. One of the best things that a parent can do is to be excited about education and develop relationships with the teachers and the school staff. Play games with your kids at home so that they can practice taking turns, problem solving. And I think the biggest thing parents can do is let their kids do their own homework and their own projects. Because kids really need to learn how to make mistakes, how to overcome challenges. And if a parent is stepping in too often, then kids think, number one, that they can't do it, or two, if they wait long enough, somebody will do it for them. And that's pretty crippling for them in their future. Yeah,
absolutely. That was great. Those are two great pieces of advice. Playing games with your kids, I wouldn't have connected that to those life skills. And letting them do their own homework. I know sometimes like the letter grade maybe feels more important. They're trying to get their students somewhere, but doing the work themselves is really teaching them valuable lessons.
That's the most important thing.
Awesome. When a student, I'm in this kind of social emotional learning sphere, that's a phrase we're using a lot more with education, maybe becoming a little bit of a catchphrase. How does that relate to, students who might be kind of in crisis, students who are maybe struggling at home? How does those social emotional learning skills kind of help them?
So the most important thing with social emotional learning is that we want them to be self-aware of their emotions. We want them to be able to self-manage those emotions, be socially aware, be able to problem solve, and if they are struggling, to reach out to a counselor or a trusted adult to help them navigate through those feelings, because we all have them, we just don't always know what to do with them.
Right, exactly.
But reach out, ask for help. We're here to help.
Perfect. BJ Weller, thanks so much for being in with me this morning. You can find all of this information and more online, abc4.com/GMU. Brian?